Divine Judgement of the Bluish Flames is the 16th trial deck, produced by Bushiroad. The Japanese version of this deck was released recently in July 2014. This is the third trial deck that introduces the Legion keyword. Oops, it looks like I had forgotten to introduce myself. The name is Ginn, and I am your narrator. The triple rare card is obviously Bluish Flame Liberator, Percival. The featured clan this time is the Gold Paladins of the Sanctuary. This is also the third trial deck that features the Gold Paladins. This deck features cards used by Oliver Gillard in the 4th season of the animated series. Now, let's see what does this trial deck have to offer. First up, let's talk about the cards. The first grade 3 is Percival. He can perform a Legion with Aglaville. When a Legion is performed, you may look at the top 4 cards of the deck and superior call a unit. And when he attacks a Vanguard, he gets plus 2k if he is a Vanguard. This is Aglaville. He is Percival's Legion mate. When he is placed on the rear guard circle, you may counterblast one if you have a Vanguard with Liberator in its name. If so, look at the top 3 cards of your deck, and you may superior call a unit. Personally, I love this card. It allows a superior call when he is placed on the rear guard circle. Remember Percival's effect? With a little luck, you may end up calling Aglaville with Percival's Legion skill, and that means double superior call. Cardfight is a pretty generic card that can be seen in most trial decks. When he attacks, you may counterblast one to give it a plus 3k. Felon is a card that works fine with a Liberator subtype. When he attacks, if your Vanguard has Liberator in its card name, it gets plus 3k. Liberator, Blue Flame Dragon, is the typical Vortigern Legion clone. His Legion mate is Narrator. If he is the Vanguard and also in Legion, he gets a plus 5k when he attacks. As a rear guard, he gets plus 2k when he attacks. Uncle Liberator is quite an interesting card, especially your deck has Legion. When he attacks, he gets plus 4k if your Vanguard is in Legion. Sort of a cheaper version of Felon. Narrator is just the vanilla 10k in the make for Blue Flame Dragon. Nothing much actually. Paradox is your superior interceptor. Nothing much, pretty stable. When he intercepts, he gets a plus 5k shield. Now for the great ones. Alias's clone, which appeared in trial decks since Seeker of Hope up until Judgement of the Bluish Flames. When he is placed on the rear guard circle, if you have more than 4 Liberator named units, you can discard a card and then draw a card. Kader's art is pretty amazing. It reminds me of Pelennor the Rabbit. Unfortunately, the effects are generic. An activated skill, Counterblast 1 to get a plus 1k. Marin is the grade 1 version of Felon. When Marin attacks, she gets plus 3k if your Vanguard has Liberator in the card name. Cordial Liberator's arc is a cute little puppy. But do not be fooled, it boosts. If your Vanguard is in Legion, it becomes a 10k booster. A very good card with a good art. Last but not least, is Woltimer. He is our starting Vanguard. With Forerunner, he moves backs when ridden, and when he boosts, if there are 4 or more Liberators, he gets a plus 3k. After a long wait, this is my verdict. Overall, this is a very good trial deck. Compared with the others, save a few like the Dimensional Brave Kaiser and Successor of the Sacred Regalia. The synergy in this deck is very awesome, but remember, if you plan to use this as a deck, do not buy one of this. By 4, you will need the playsets of Percival, Aglavale and Felon. As always, there is room for upgrading this deck, but I'll save it for another video. To be honest, I would like to rate this deck a 4.6 out of 5 stars. This decks not only have good synergy, but the art is very good. If you are learned about Vanguard's lore, you will find the deck very fitting for the Gold Paladins. Cards like Percival, Aglavale, Cadvan, Uncle, Cordial, Cater and Woltimer have awesome art. Personally, my favorite card is Aglavale. He is just awesome in a Gold Paladin deck. If you want to start playing Vanguard, get 4 of these, highly recommended. If you like this video, please rate, comment and subscribe to Card Gamers Guild. There will be more videos to come. Have a nice day, card gaming.